This is Benjamin with ARI, your website company. And the point of this video will be to illustrate the inventory manager in greater detail. From the dashboard of our CMS editor, we'll first hover over Products and click into Inventory Manager. The first thing I'll explain is the filtered inventory. This is a list of inventory that has either been migrated over from an existing website you have, or has been entered manually using the Add Unit Inventory button above. The idea is if you look at one of these units on the site and you find a detail slightly out of place, such as horsepower, pricing, or another small detail that is either incorrect or missing, you can use the drop-down search tools or the keyword search over to the right to first locate that unit. Then, once you've located that unit, go to the far right of the year, make, model information and picture and click on Edit. This will give you direct access to change any missing or incorrect details about that unit. Now, we'll go up to the top and click on Add Unit Inventory. Once you get to this page, there are two ways that you can go about the process. You can either enter the details about your unit underneath Unit, Model, and Details fully manually, or you can use the automated lookup up above to fill in 96% of the information down here for you if the unit is 2006 and newer. We'll go ahead and run through an example today. We'll type in the information in the order that it states above. We'll start with our year, 2016. Next, we'll go with our manufacturer. We'll start to type in Mastercraft. And we'll give this page a moment to load. And it should start to bring up suggestions. There we are, and we can see down towards the bottom of this list we have Mastercraft. For today we'll use an entry-level wakeboard boat, an economy wakeboard boat, a 2016 Mastercraft NXT20 wakeboard boat. We'll click the suggestion from the list, and it fills in as much information as it can for us down below. One particular area you will always want to have filled in is your link to field that you see here. As long as it matches the model line that is above it, it's done correctly. The link to will pull in two very useful pieces of information for you. First, it will pull in the original manufacturer specifications and features that came on this unit, such as length, height, fuel type, fuel capacity, electronic harness, seating, and other such important details. The second thing it will accomplish for you is, if you do not have any pictures to provide from your computer, setting a link to will bring in as many manufacturer photos as the system can find as well. Next, we have stock number and VIN. Not required to display the unit on the site, but if you have them, I highly recommend typing them in. Location. If you have inventory at multiple locations, all of your locations will be in this list, and you'll be able to use the drop-down to select the actual location of where this unit is sitting. Going to the top of the next column, we have title and condition. Both of these fields are required. Color and trim color are optional fields. New and used. Since this unit is from 2016, we'll say that it is used. Usage unit is just the measurement of use on this particular unit. So we'll click on the drop down, and the three options we have are hours, miles, or kilometers. We'll go ahead and select hours. Usage value, in this case, that would be the amount of hours. We'll type in an arbitrary amount of 2,000 hours. Next is the base price. If you'd like to type in your own price, in this field, first select web price, and it will open up the field down beneath it so you can type in that dollar numerical amount. Otherwise, if you would not like to post any price, you can select call from price from the base price menu. The best price field. This is only used in one situation. If the manufacturer sends you a brand new unit and tells you that you cannot list this unit on your site for anything lower than MSRP, but you know that you can sell that unit for much cheaper than MSRP, enter that lower dollar amount in this field. Next to this unit that we enter, off to the right, will be a button titled Best Price. If their customer clicks on it, they'll be prompted with a form asking to fill in their name and email. Should they fill it out and hit Submit, it will send them the price that you typed in here in a private email, therefore circumventing the regulation from the distributor or manufacturer of that inventory unit. Description. This is where you'll want to make notes about any bumps, dents, scrapes, or any other damage to the unit, any custom modifications from the last owner, and finally any factory extras that wouldn't normally come on this specific model. Since we've got all the required fields filled in on this first page, we'll hit Save and move on to the next area. The next area is additional details. Now, if you wanted to sell this boat as a package rather than just the boat, in other words, boat, motor, trailer, and some extras, here's where you'd fill in details about the engine type, engine fuel type, engine make, number of engines, total horsepower, hull type, trailer type. And then that price that you typed in underneath web price on the first page would then be reflected on the site as a package deal rather than just selling the boat. Next we have sale. If you listed the MSRP underneath the web price on the first page and you want to attract extra attention to this unit with a special sales price, this is the best way to go about it. We'll click Enabled. Underneath sale type, this is the red text that will be displayed above the sale dollar amount. So essentially you're picking your bright red banner, blowout, clearance, hot, liquidation, promotion, or other things. We'll stick with a simple sale for now. Sales price, we'll type in, I have no idea, $26,000. Your start date of the sale, you'll click in the blank next to the date that's already there. You'll be presented with the calendar. You can pick the start date of your sale. And then it's the same process for the end date. We'll have this end the 1st of the next of the month, a short-term sale. Then you would click Save, and that sale would be applied to this unit. Next is specs and features. Now, if you set that link to correctly on that first page, and you're wondering what those details are that are going to be brought in, you can see the specific details that will be posted underneath the pictures of this unit. You'll have both the primary table description and your paragraph description. Now, if you're looking at this and you go, you know what? This max person's capacity is incorrect. I know it was pulled from the manufacturer, but it's not correct. Can I fix that? Yes, you can. Flip from Use OEM specs and features over to Use custom. Since that mistake was in the table, we'll go to the right of Product Specifications table and click on Edit. This will jump you into where you can change any detail in here in a very similar fashion to if you were editing the page, your home page paragraph, or one of those other areas. you would fix that detail and save. For now, we'll just go back. The next we have is Manage Images, one of the required areas in order to post this unit to the site. Now, as you can see, it pulled in as many stock images of this boat that it could find. Excellent. If you want to use these images, feel free to do so. And for any of them that you don't want to use, you can simply go over to the right and click on the large red delete key to get rid of them. If you'd like to add in your own images in conjunction with these, or as a complete replacement of these images, click on Add Custom Images. The file browser will appear. You'll start by clicking on Upload, then to the left, select Files. If you'd like to select one file to upload, select that file and click Open. If you would like to select multiple files to upload all at the same time, then you can go ahead and select that first file, then hold down the Control key on your keyboard, select the rest of the files you'd like to upload at the same time, and then click Open. But for today, we'll just select that 1960s Briggs & Stratton engine and click Open. Once the file has been copied from your computer to this file browser, next to the name of the picture it will read a full green status bar and 100%. Once you see those two statuses, click Back to Browse, select that picture just once, and choose Selected Images. And by default it will drop it in at the bottom of the image list. Once you have multiple images in here, you can use the Move Up and Move Down arrows to dictate the order of the images and how you want them displayed on the site. However, to select the very first image that you want people to see, regardless of the order here, you'll fill in the primary dot next to the image that you want people to see first on the website. Now, because we don't want a 1960s Briggs & Stratton next to a unit that has absolutely nothing to do with it, we'll select Delete. OK, and it's gone. Last mandatory tab in this editor. Edit Visibility. Underneath Sales Channels, everything by default, regardless of the unit's year, make, model, price, or anything like that, everything underneath Sales Channels will be checked by default. ARI website. As long as this is checked when you hit your final save and publish in the upper right hand corner underneath your name, that unit will be posted to both the website and here to that filtered inventory list we saw at the beginning. If it is unchecked when you hit your final save and publish, then it will only be posted to the editor and not to your website. Product groups. If you'd like to feature this particular unit on the bottom of your home page, add it to one of the product groups that you see here. It will take this unit's picture, year, make, model, and price if you list one, and list it on the bottom of your home page. We'll go ahead and click Save, and this will bring us back to the very first page of this editor. This piece of the editor, excuse me. Now, just so we can see what it looks like when this is posted all the way through the process, we'll go up to My Name, click on My Name, and select Publish Changes. As soon as that Publish goes through, we'll see a large green banner at the bottom stating Success. Excellent. Now, just so I have a model information to search by on my site, I'm going to go to the model line, copy what is there, and go back to my site. Before we do anything, we'll refresh the page. And now all you have to do is either type in or paste in that model information and hit enter on your keyboard. Now, it pulls it up as the very first unit in the list. it lists it as call for price, just like we told it to. And if we click on View Details, underneath the picture that I was explaining that you either provided or loaded in from those stock images using the Link To feature, I also mentioned that it would pull in those specs and features. And here they are underneath Overview and Specs. Now, had you typed in anything in that description line on that first page of the Inventory Manager, it would show up above Overview and Specs as Dealer Insight and Notes written in bright red text. The reason we chose to go with bright red text is there is less chance that your customer will miss it. Now, because we don't actually have this unit in stock, let's go ahead and practice deleting it. We'll click back to our editor. We'll go into Products and Inventory Manager. Once we get back to the Inventory Manager, since I still have the model number saved in my clipboard, we'll just go ahead and paste that model number into the quick search to the right to find this unit quickly. And it brings up two options, the one that has been deleted and the one that I just put in. Perfect. We'll select the checkbox next to that unit because we want to apply the changes just to that unit. We'll go up to a drop-down menu at the top of the page that says Bulk Actions. We'll select the drop-down and select Delete Units and the green button that says Apply. Depending on the unit, it will ask you between 2 and 5 times if you'd like to delete it. OK, OK, and now it moves that unit over to a status of deleted. Now at this point, it's technically deleted out of the editor, but it is not yet deleted off our website. So to make sure that it gets pulled off the website as well, we'll click on My Name and select Publish Changes to make sure that that unit also gets pulled off the website. Now, one of the areas that I simply forgot to show all of you is where you can add a YouTube video to a particular unit, to any unit that you put in the system. So we'll use this 2018 Polaris Industries Razor we have up here as an example. We'll click on Edit. And if you'd like to add a demonstration YouTube video or just someone out having fun on this unit, go to the tab up top that says Manage Video. This is really easy. You'll open up this Manage Video tab, open up a brand new tab in your internet browser, go over to YouTube, and we'll just go up top and type in Polaris Razor. And hit enter. And if we wanted to use this particular video, we would select that video. And once you've got to that video, you can go up to the address bar up above the video, highlight the entire address, copy, go back to your editor, and paste that in there. And now if I was to hit save, this video would be posted in place of the first picture on that particular unit. We'll jump back to our dashboard. This has been Benjamin with an in-depth look of the Inventory Manager in the CMS editor for your responsive website. Thank you.